Sometimes I really don't know. I'm hoping that many people will see this and will see my video that I'm posting now. You know, I'm not the type of person to talk too much because I'm not the type of person to talk too much because even from a young age, I didn't always talk too much. Most of the time, I've kept myself most to myself, and then people ask, why do you push away people that seem to care about you, but then you don't know why. I've pushed, I've not even pushed people away. I've just tried to just keep a distance from people. Um, I don't want to be that person that just cries on live or because of whatever's going on, but I'm in an emotional state right now where I'm like, "Oh, but why?" I've had to question, did my parents actually care about my well-being, about, you know? And then people will just come in line and be like, oh, go and find a job or go and work. To explain to a person that I'm not online begging for money, I'm not online trying to beg people for money. However, if you actually get to know my story, you would understand what actually goes on in a person's body when there's a lot of trauma that they've been through, when there's a lot of, you know, when people have not even bonded with their little one, and then you expect that person to just be out here happy as Larry or acting as if, but when the body has been through a lot of trauma, many moments I asked my biological mother, I asked her, if you really cared, or if you were involved in my well-being, there's certain things you wouldn't do, because I'm here now trying to correct certain things for my own little ones. Like I don't want them going through trauma. I don't want my little ones having to. I've kind of been that person that I've put my mom before my own needs. Like, oh, I've put my mom before my own needs. When I carried my son, I didn't really have anybody around. When I carried even my youngest one, I just wanted to be on my own. I just wanted to be on my own. Because in my head, I've always been like, I don't want to do the same things that my mom did. I don't want to do the same things that my biological dad did. I don't want to carry on those things into my future generation. I even asked my mom, did you think it was okay for you to 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 allow me to go to school with ripped shoes? You know, did you think it was okay for you to allow me to sleep on a broken bed? But all they can think about is, oh, well, at least you had a roof over your head. And I'm like, that's not how you cherish. That's not how you you know. Many times I was pinched, I was hit. And now I'm 33 and I'm like, "W- why was I the person that, why was I. And many times I would just hear, oh, we're doing it because we love you. To the point I don't even want love. What's love? I don't want love. I don't want love. If that's what love is, then I don't want it. And it may sound like, oh, I'm just putting a blame on my parents, or I'm just trying to blame them. But then how do you continue that pattern? Do you not sit by yourself as you know, as husband and wife, or do you not sit by yourselves and look at the offspring that you made and think, we don't want to harm you? Because then I asked, how if that continues, where will that go? How long will that continue? Imagine if I just thought it was okay for people to just kick me, or for people, I'm not that type of person that thinks it's okay to just fight people, to just, yeah, yeah, you can say, oh, sometimes you have to be strong and fight back. But there's so much more things to enjoy in the world than just fighting. There's so many things in the world to enjoy than hurting the person that you brought into the. That is, it's horrible because there's so many people that have lost their lives. There's so many people that have lost their lives because of. But then it's gone to a point where I cannot even go and thank God or thank anybody else. I'm at that place where I'm thankful to only me because I'm the only person that thought, okay, I shouldn't be going through this. It should, you know, because many moments I sat and forgave and sat and, okay. To even look at my mom and think, oh, I want to hug that person, or I want even a hug from that person, I don't. Because of because of many moments I was insulted. Many moments I was assaulted. I've never sat down with the people with my relations, and you know, all I get told, don't cry, or if I cry, or cry. Why are you crying? But then you don't understand. If you don't understand, then I keep myself to myself because but we live on a planet where, oh, if you cry on camera, some people might laugh and be like, oh, that person's crying on camera. Hi. Can you go downstairs, please? No. No. Can you go and play with your brother, please? Please. Yeah. I'll come and be with you both downstairs. Yeah. Yeah, I just want some alone time right now. No. Okay. Can you go downstairs, please? No. You can go downstairs and go and be knowing downstairs. No. Okay, bye. No. Bye. No. Bye. No. Bye. No. Can you go downstairs? No. You have to go downstairs right now. No. Can you go downstairs, please? No. Mommy wants some alone time. Mm-hmm. So you go downstairs. Downstairs? Yeah. Go downstairs. No. Hello, you've been kicking and punching and doing the most, so I want some alone time right now. Yeah, I want. Okay. Bye. You've got your phone now. Yeah, okay. You've got your phone now, so you can go, yeah? I'll come and be with you later on. Okay. Please go down the stairs carefully. Yeah, don't fall. Okay? Yeah. I've had so many questions. Like, I'm thankful to myself for keeping myself because, yeah, in my past I've been insulted. So then it comes to the question where there's things like police, where now to lock the people up that cause the abuse. But then on another part, you're like, oh, that's my mom. I don't want that person going through that. But then if that person was able and capable of hitting me, and then my biological dad now was capable of kicking me, and then if I just let that go and just, oh no, they're my biological parents and I care about them and I don't get any sort of, you know, if because I'm at that stage where, look, I was born in the United Kingdom and there's laws. Those things are not tolerated, hitting, smacking is not tolerated because there's better ways to interact or to communicate with your little ones. That was not hard at all to just tell my youngest one to go down the stairs. It was not that hard. And so this is where now I question, like, why, you know, why me, why, are you just looking at me as gullible to just think I'll I'll continue to just forgive and continue to just let it go while you walk around? Because do you know, it's gone to a point where I I now felt some type of way and I'm like, Mom, can you just lend me money so I can move on with my life? But then if she won't allow me to so then now I had to take the legal route and be like, okay, then we're going to have to now involve, police. Though that's not the way I want to do things, but because you can't grow up in a sense where you're just hitting. And I grew up where I thought maybe like it was just normal for my dad to just shout and point the finger at me, like, or to just shout and point the finger. And then now when I look at things, I'm like, okay, my mom now got remarried. And then if now that same person continues doing like what my dad did and I just let it go, then am I just going to live in a pattern where now I'm just the person that people can just hit, people can just pinch, people can just do whatever they think they can. Mm, I've had social services called, and I'm like, please don't put the blame on my name, or don't put the blame on my head, because I've grown up just thinking, no. Even at school, if people now said, oh, she, fights, I was not the one to be like, oh, I want to fight, because my body is just not in that mode. My body is just not in that mode. And I'm like, is the ground that I was born in actually working for my own good? Because honestly, it's so hard, because for me, when I had my son, it was a thing where I couldn't even lay next to him because people of what people mentioned. And then I ended up resenting my son, which I wanted to have my son with the person that I had my son with, you know? And the moment, even till now, I told him that, because it was now his grandma telling him, oh, your dad doesn't even want you, he's not even paying enough child maintenance. Oh, and I'm like, when we made our son, we wanted him, you know? We wanted to have him. Even my little one, the youngest one, I wanted to have her. I would to sit here and be like, I did not want to have those little ones. No, I enjoyed making my little ones, in the sense where I wanted to actually to be involved, and to actually is the word nurture, is nurture the correct word? To be a sense of comfort to my little ones. Like, don't think it's okay for people to just hit you or smack you, or push you over, because you know. And I hope my little ones watch this, to say, even when I take my son to school, I'm like, he doesn't fight. He's not the type to fight, because I know. Because you don't know how far the fighting will go. You don't know how far the bullying will go. Some people went home with broken limbs, and I'm like, no, don't let that be my son, and don't let that be my youngest one. Because if my little ones will, if they do not forgive me as their biological mom on this earth, The way that I possibly had my little ones was not the way I wanted to have them. I kept my own virginity till I did not just want to lose it anyhow. I did not just want to get cut up and have my body bruised and all sorts just because, you know. So when my body just wanted to be alone, I just wanted to be in my own peaceful environment without anyone disturbing that peaceful environment. And one thing is, some people may look at it like, I've heard, oh, well, that's your mom. And I'm like, and it looks like, oh, I'm just putting the blame on my mom, which I'm not. Certain incidences that took place, I'm like, where were you to prevent that? But I cannot continue. I cannot continue to watch. I cannot continue to sit here and, many moments when I keep myself in my room. Like, oh my gosh, why are you keeping yourself in your room? Why you don't even want to talk to me? But then, do you not understand the fact that how can I want to talk to somebody that's acting so hostile? And then in my body, I just have to be okay with, okay, if I get punched today, or if I get hit today, or if if I get kicked somehow or if anything happens. Okay, anyway. No. Or if I get insulted. So today I'm just going to be moving my things out. Because one thing I'm not going to allow is social services or the tutors at Dion's old school or the police to be chasing me down about why is he not in school. I'm now explaining why I don't want to live anywhere near my so-called biological mom. Although to me, to I now she's not my mom. Do you get what I mean? She's no longer my mom because now I've had to actually disown both my parents to say no, you're not my you're not my mom and dad. I've had to now change my name because I thought probably my name was the one causing me all those issues. Now I don't have mug written all over my forehead. Now I don't have gun written all over me. Now I don't have dirt written all over me. Now I don't have itch. Now I'm living for my own, and I'm living for my little ones. If you see me enjoying myself on live or in person, please don't be jealous. I'm only, in a long journey, you know. And I've seen people try copy what I'm doing, and I'm like, you don't know the struggle of what I've gone through. If you really want to copy what I'm doing, do you want to take the struggle as well? Do you want to take the itching? Do you want to take the headaches? Do you want to take the the constant crying because you just feel like, why am I the why am I that person that you get what I mean? Because crying just seemed like the only thing that can soothe me, you know? My name wasn't always bad. My name wasn't bad, but there were just things like I'd hug in my name, and I enjoy hugs, but I only enjoy hugs from those that I deem the purest persons, those that have not caused me physical harm, those that have not caused my body harm. One thing, my little ones didn't choose to be born through C-section, and I'm trying to show them that it's not necessarily the way to go. My little ones didn't choose. Imagine, I had to live in a house where rats really infested my, you know? Now I'm living for those little ones downstairs. I'm living for my own body, not tolerating any more abuse, not tolerating anybody. Because in my old name, there was hurt. So people probably thought they could just hurt my flesh and hurt me inside and outside, inwards and outwards. I'm, I'm no longer hurt. I'm no longer in pain. And my little ones are no longer hurt, nor are they in pain. And I won't allow them to be hurt. And I won't allow me to be hurt. Okay. I won't allow them to be in pain anymore. Many moments I zipped my mouth because there was also war in my old name. So imagine how much war my body went through. Imagine how much war my mind went through. Trauma was also in my old name. So imagine how much trauma my body went through. When were now asking, oh, get this type of job, do that kind of job, go to work. But it's like, do you understand what my body was going through? My hair being pulled. Wasn't all bad. My name was Odon. So when I wake up in the morning, I'd enjoy looking at the sky and looking at the sky, and the morning was always my favorite moment to wake just. And then while somebody's shouting at you about being late at work, yeah, I just wanna look at the morning sky and uh, what kind of world, what kind of world, what kind of life you choose, what kind of world you like, you choose what kind of life, what kind of world, what kind of life, you choose what kind of girl you like. You choose what kind of wife, what kind of lady you'll be to know so shady. Her only answer is baby, but you know you're driving me crazy. When it gets cold and windy, she'll be nowhere in your vicinity. What kind of woman prefer to tell you lies? What kind of woman? What kind of girl? What kind of world? Ooh, what kind of life do you choose? I'm not choosing what kind of world. I'm not choosing life. What kind of world? Oh, what kind of life? What kind of girl you like? You choose what kind of wife, what kind of pleasure. What kind of man? You need a steady girlfriend or just somebody typing on so many girlfriends I don't wanna die. Everything in life comes for a price, so boy, don't let nobody tell you lies. That song, yeah, it's now in a different kind of manner now. What kind of girl? What kind of you choose what kind of girl you like. You choose what kind of what kind of you choose what kind of girl you like. You choose what kind of vibe, what kind of place. All the answer is maybe, 'cause you know you're driving me crazy. But when it gets cold and windy, you'll be nowhere in your vicinity. What kind of woman would prefer to tell you lies? What kind of woman, kind of girl? You You know, one thing I told myself, I'm not getting married. Bro, and I like the way I got married to some people though. I didn't have them conventional white weddings, bro. And don't even make me feel some type. Don't even make meaning feel some type of way about that because sometimes you people get married and then you don't know whether your person is telling you the truth or telling you lies or what's going. No, because some people don't deserve to get hurt. Some people don't deserve to be put through pain. Some people don't deserve to be dragged. Some people don't deserve. I'm glad that my eyes were open to see that certain people don't deserve to be. But then, sometimes you wonder, do other people deserve what they've been through? Because people have gone and lost their lives all because of certain beliefs, certain because you don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know what you're dealing with. Mm. What are you doing? Why is your dress gone wet? Are you drinking something? No, don't suck like that. Okay? What do you want to come and do? Huh? No, 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 no. No. Don't. No. No. Okay, can you go downstairs now, please? Well, you're gonna go downstairs. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. This is not the time to misbehave. Okay, bye. But when it gets cold and windy, she'll be nowhere in your vicinity. What kind of woman? No, 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 no. Can you go downstairs and go and watch The Simpsons? Okay, what do you want to watch? Huh? No. No. Can you go downstairs, please? Why? Bunny, bunny. Can you go downstairs now, please? Go downstairs. Go downstairs. Go into the living room. Thank you. I'm going to come and make you some lunch. Yeah, all right. Can you go now? Okay. I enjoy your company, but please don't play with those wheels because they've been on the dirty floor. Yeah, so we don't want fingers to get dirty and put them in the mouth. No, no. All right, can you go downstairs now? Thank you. Bye. I'm going to see you. Huh? We need to go. Of course, we need to go, darling. And we're going to go. Don't close. No, 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 no. Don't close the door. Can you leave that door alone? Okay. I think I've gone on for 53 minutes. No. I've gone and on for 53 minutes because somebody came and now mentioned the other time that, oh, you're not even doing anything. So I just came online to try and explain. Go into the living room, please. Came online to explain what's been going on in my own. Uh, 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 uh. I hope I'm not going to be waiting for my Amazon delivery because I can't use the washing machine here, so I had to order a little mini washing machine so that I can just wash my own clothes before I get my own place. And then some people were asking, yeah, I was given a council flat. I don't want that council flat because that council flat was infested. And I'm not going to be using my money to now build it up. No. So now I've got to get my own actually. I don't want to privately rent. I actually want to own a property in my own name than having to go to the council for for a flat which is not. I had so many plans that at the age of 18, I'd be a millionaire, making money, having my own businesses, doing my own thing. You know, it's not impossible to reach now. I'm only 33.